is to use the conjunction so, and, but, and or in sentences. So our first challenge, that we'll do together at the moment, is to rearrange these words into a sentence that makes sense. So first of all, I'm looking at the words to see, is there a capital letter in any of these words? Yes. So here's my capital letter. So I'm going to start my sentence with that. Now, what sentence would make sense next? Would it be apples? I apples? No, that wouldn't make sense. I but? No, that wouldn't make sense. Okay. I like. Yeah, that would make sense. I like. Let's go for this. I like apples. Okay. I like apples. Don't? No, that wouldn't make sense. I think I need to use this conjunction. I need to use but. I like apples, but don't like I. That's it. I like apples, but I don't like pears. That would make a good sentence, wouldn't it? And then if we were doing this writing in our book, we'd put a full stop. So thank you for your help with that one. Let's look at the next one. Okay. Is there a word here with a capital letter? There's not actually on this one. So let's look at the words. Black is my, he, cat, and Fluffy is. Okay, I'm going to go for my for the beginning of the sentence. My, something that belongs to me. My cat is black. Let's go for my cat is black. And then I'm going to need a conjunction to join two sentences together, because actually if I put here, he is fluffy, my cat is black is a sentence that would make sense on its own, and he is fluffy is a sentence that would make sense on its own. But if I put and here, my cat is black and he is fluffy, that makes one big sentence that all makes sense. Okay, let's move on to the next bit. What I'd like you to do now is write this sentence out on a piece of paper and then underline the conjunction in the sentence. So you'll need to write, we tried our best, but we didn't win the match. So in a minute, pause the video and underline the conjunction. So pause the video now, and then we'll go through the answer. Okay, so you've unpaused the video, so that must mean that you have underlined the conjunction. So let's move on and see if you are right. Okay, if you've underlined the word but, you can give yourself a pat on the back, because but is the conjunction in this sentence. Well done. Okay, now what you're going to do in a minute is you are going to pause the video and you're going to write the number 1 and then the missing word. You'll write number 2 and then the missing word. You'll write number 3 and then the missing word. And you'll write number 4 and then the missing word. So what you've got to do is work out which of these words goes in the gap. So I went to bed very late, something. I am tired today. So which one of these words would make sense to go in that space? Number 2, I listened to the weather forecast, put an umbrella in my bag. So which of those words would go in there? I enjoy playing hockey. It's not my favourite sport. So what is the missing word? We could go to the park, to the cinema. So what's the missing word? So pause the video now and work out what the missing words are before we go through the answers in a minute. Off you go. Okay, so now you've unpaused the video, let's go through the answers together. Now, let's see if I can add a text box. So the first one, it says, I went to bed very late. I am tired today. So let's see what we think. Do we think and would make sense? I went to bed very late and I am very tired today. That would make sense. I went to bed today, but I I went to bed very late, but I am tired today. No, it's not really what we think, is it? I went to bed very late, or I am tired today. No, I went to bed very late, so I am tired today. So it could be either and or so. So you could give yourself a pat on the back if you've got those two. Let's look at the next one. I listened to the weather forecast, put an umbrella in my bag. So I listened to the weather forecast and put an umbrella in my bag. It could be I listened to the weather forecast but put an umbrella in my bag. No. I listened to the weather forecast or put an umbrella in my bag. I listened to the weather forecast, so put an umbrella in my bag. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Okay, so the next one. I enjoy playing hockey. It's not my favourite sport. I enjoy playing hockey, but it's not my favourite sport. Give yourself a pat on the back if you've got that one. We could go to the park or to the cinema. Give yourself a pat on the back if you've got that right.